Unpopular opinion. Stop falling in love with the pictures you see on the internet because body odor, mouth odor, and bad personality don't show online.
10 facts every woman should know. What one man won't do, I promise another man will. He's gonna cheat if he wants to, it's never your fault. Stop accepting this is just who I am. A man will treat you how he feels about you. When he shows you how he feels about you, believe him. We men will do anything for a woman we want to be with. You shouldn't have to tell a grown-ass man how to love you. If he loves you the way he claims he does, then his actions should show it. Give no second chances. We men are fully aware of our actions. You're not asking too much. You're just asking the wrong man.
To all my younger viewers out there, I just want to let you know, the things that I was most insecure about when I was younger are now my biggest flex. For example, when I first moved to New Zealand from China, I didn't even know the alphabets. So I was made fun a lot for speaking bad English, and I was so insecure about not being a native speaker, and I just wish that I was born white. But now I'm like, are you serious? Excuse me. I can speak 2 languages, and this bitch has got culture. I was also butt as ugly when I was in high school, okay? So I didn't have looks going for me, so then I was like, well, better work on my personality. And now I look back and I'm just like, thank God I wasn't pretty. So I want you to sit there and think about the insecurities that you have, and I want you to just thank your lucky stars that you have them, because trust me, one day you'll be glad.
Okay, listen, if you are under the age of 25, and I know most of you are, for the love of God, this app makes me feel old. Fuck up, okay? I am 27. I missed my window. I never fucked up, and I thought that made me a good person, and it turns out I'm just boring and I have no stories. Fuck up while you're young, and people will give you a pass. Otherwise, you will keep getting older and older until you miss your window and finally you're just this. You're just a good person who's never done anything wrong.
You see, a man will not marry somebody he's cool with. He's not going to marry somebody that he likes. Just because I like you don't mean I'm going to marry you. You will not impress him with your looks. Your looks will get him to look, but afterwards he'll look the other way. Because as good as you think you look, there's another lady that looks just as good as you, if not better. Have you ever noticed that there are men who will marry a woman that looks less good because the true beauty in who she is the fact that she challenges him to be a better person? You see, there's not one man in here who will marry a woman just because she looked good and just because she got a nice smile, just because, nah, that's not why he's marrying you. He's marrying you because one day he sat on a bed and he said, this woman makes me want to do something real. This woman makes me want to have kids. This woman makes me want to have a business, have a job, get my money right, get it together. That's what relationship is all about. You see, relationship is not friendship. Friendship is just courting, but relationship is partnership.
Okay, I'm gonna blow your mind, or not, but hear me out. So recently I've been practicing this one thing and it fucking changed my life. I stopped playing the main character in everybody's life because it's fucking narcissistic, it's exhausting, and it's toxic. Instead, I start playing a good supporting character, a cameo, and a guest star. And if you're gonna be a guest star in somebody's life, you gotta be respectful of their choices. Let go of your control and stop pushing your narrative on other people, because frankly, it's so exhausting to you, to everyone else, and you're not being a good human like you think you are. So let everyone be their main character in their own life. You worry about yours. Focus on yourself and be a good support to other people you care about, and your life will change.
Listen up. One of the best pieces of relationship advice that I can give you is that before you get too serious with someone, make them angry. Make them angry and see how they respond. Because you need a partner whose love is not shaken by their anger. You need someone who cares about your well-being even when they're mad at you. Let that sink in.
Have you ever met that one person that just like absolutely radiates confidence and you're kind of just like, like what magical potion are they drinking? It's not anything specifically that they say or do, it's just the vibe they give off. Well, the answer is that they're not going around seeking everyone else's approval. The answer is that they have a specific idea of who they are in their mind, and they're not gonna let other people who have read maybe a chapter of their book summarize their entire story. That's why they appear so confident.
You know what I literally just realized? We can do whatever we want to do in life. as long as we don't murder someone, we can do anything we want. We can see whoever we want. We can go wherever we want. We can buy kind of whatever we want if we have the money. We can do whatever we want. So what's stopping you? What's stopping you? That's what I thought.
One question can completely change your life. When something bad happens, instead of asking yourself, why is this happening to me? Change the question and start asking yourself, what is this trying to teach me? And watch your life change.
Can we start normalizing being single? And that it's okay to not be in a relationship or want to be in a relationship at this time? Please.
Sometimes I really hate being a reader because I realize that most of the men that I have fallen in love with or romantic partners in books are written by women. My entire idea of my dream man is one constructed by female writers. I'm never gonna be happy. I'm never gonna find somebody. I hate it here.
If a man either breaks my heart, plays me, or hurts me, I will look him right in the face and say thank you. Cause that glow up gon' hit different.
Advice for your 20s. Some of you are not going to like this one very much. Stop posting on your stories so much. I want you to think about, why are you really posting? It's most likely because you're seeking validation from other people. First, let's be in the moment more. We don't need to put everything on our story. Second, let's stop seeking validation from outside sources. Our own validation should be enough.
I am not a therapist and I am not a mental health professional, but please let me give you this one piece of advice. If you want to improve your self-image, self-confidence, mental health in literally 1 minute, buy yourself a crown, buy yourself a tiara. When I woke up this morning, I felt like I got hit by a bus, maybe even a train. But now, I'm a fairy princess. I eat flower petals for dinner. I thumb wrestle frogs for a living. I am so happy.
You need to hear this because I read this morning and it is so true. Theodore Roosevelt said, believe you can and you're halfway there. And that is so beyond true. If we want to achieve our goals or dreams, the very first step is simply believing that we can.
So what do you think is the secret to happiness?
I believe it is never to argue with stupid people.
Well, I have to disagree with you on that one.
Yes, you're absolutely right.
Ladies, if you're the jealous type or you're dealing with a man that gets a lot of female attention, then this video is for you, okay? At the end of the day, there's always going to be someone with a prettier face. There's always going to be someone with a better body, but they will never be you, okay? You have to understand what makes you stand out, what puts you above everybody else is the fact that you are you. And once you get this mentality of being like, I'm that bitch regardless of any other person that he may be talking to, it'll make them a million times more attracted to you, and I promise you that.
And girl, at the end of the day, just go for looks. You know why? Because the ugly ones will break your heart just the same.
I'm passing the phone to someone who will never have a boyfriend because they expect men in real life to be like the ones in books, and when they aren't, they still refuse to lower their standards.
So you're telling me you don't want to ask the question because you're scared of the answer? The fear is rejection. Well, let me tell you that the longer you wait without any clarity, the more your heart will break. Save yourself.
You couldn't walk away from the relationship, so God made the relationship walk away from you. You've been asking God, why did God let it happen? And I hear God saying, I had to break the covenant because you were going to settle for something that was less than you.
This is a reminder that your body is meant for you. It's for you and for nobody else. So learn to appreciate and accept this beautiful gift. I used to hate looking at myself in the mirror because I'm flat-chested and I got a flat ass. I wanted more, but I thought to myself, why do I want more? To impress and be approved by men? Men literally get turned on by the wind. That's when I'm like, never mind.
Do you stay up late at night so you can have more time for yourself? There's a new term going around called revenge bedtime procrastination. It's basically delayed sleep so you can do the things you enjoy doing, like watching Grey's Anatomy. It might leave you exhausted the next day.
I may not be smart or talented or beautiful or funny or athletic or a good cook. I forgot where I was going with this.